You might be losing games for reasons you don't even realize. Today we're breaking down 10 mistakes that even decent players still make, and how to fix them. Let's make sure you're not one of them. Waiting for full iron on slow gen maps. On maps with slow generators, many players stand around waiting to collect enough iron for a full defense or tools. You waste crucial early seconds, and your opponent is already halfway across the map to your bed. Just take the first 4 to 8 iron, place a quick bed defense, even just one layer of wool is enough, and instantly start bridging. You can come back for more resources after you've gained control. Tempo wins rushes, not loot. Not adapting to opponent behavior. You rush the same way every game. Your opponent towers, you tower too. They play passive, you rush blindly, no adaptation. Predictable players are easy to counter. If you don't change your playstyle based on your opponent, you fall into their rhythm and lose the mind game. Observe how they play. Are they defensive? Punish with fast pressure. Are they towering? Drop back and fireball. Do they play low? Build high. Adapting mid-game makes you unpredictable, and that alone just wins games. Sprint resetting yourself. You try to place a block in front of your enemy to cancel their sprint, but instead you cancel your own. You block your own momentum, ruin your positioning, and give them an easy combo opportunity. When placing a sprint reset block, place it at least 2 or 3 blocks in front. That way you cancel their sprint and not yours. And you can push into them with momentum. Also, don't panic place. Just time your movement, buying a stone sword instead of a bed defense. You spawn in, buy a stone sword and rush, but your bed is wide open. If the enemy outbridges you or hits you off, you lose your bed and your sword. And stone swords are gone forever after death. Spend that iron on a simple wool defense. It gives you more reaction time and might buy you 1 extra hit. Defense can win you the fight. Prioritize bed safety first and then gear. Tunnel vision during fights. You're locked in, 100% focus on the player. You chase, you swing, you don't look around. While you are locked in, a third party can easily clean both of you. Or you walk off the edge without noticing. Always play with peripheral awareness. Know what's behind, above and around you. Win the fight, but win smart. You can even use your surroundings to win fights and put your enemy into a bad position. Not defending at all at the start. You spawn in, buy blocks and rush. And your bed? It's just wide open. If you lose the first fight, your game ends in 45 seconds. Even a single wool layer is enough to slow down your opponent. It gives you reaction time and forces them to commit more resources. Only skip defense if you're extremely confident in rushing. Otherwise, it's free insurance. Cross-mapping too early. You ignore your side rush and go straight across the map. Now you've got 2 enemies. The guy you rushed and the one who took your bed from the side. Clear your neighbor first, then look across. Cross-mapping is fine later, but early game it's suicidal if you don't eliminate pressure nearby. Not learning TNT and fireball jumps properly. You rely on building bridges and avoid TNT and fireball jumps because they look hard. These techniques let you bypass defenses, rotate fast, or escape when you're outnumbered. Not knowing them limits your mobility and surprise potential. Practice offline in custom games. The timing isn't hard. Jump right before TNT explodes or sprint jump into fireballs. Once mastered, you can break beds through unbreakable positions, or escape from 2v1s by blasting yourself to safety. High risk, high reward. Leave a comment and sub if you want an in-depth tutorial with tips and tricks on how to fireball and TNT jump. Keeping resources in your inventory. You forget to use your ender chest and die, giving all your gold and iron to your killer. That could be the sword or armor that turns the game. Always stash your extra gold, iron, diamonds, emeralds in your ender chest, especially before fights or mid rushes. If you die, you can instantly re-gear and counter push. If you're collecting resources like emeralds or diamonds in the middle, and you're low on health and you're about to fight, throw them off the map into the void, spending gold badly. For example, iron swords early. You get your first few gold and instantly buy an iron sword. You will probably lose it in your first death. Gold is limited in the early game, and iron armor gives way more value. It's permanent and gives you a huge edge in every future fight. And an iron sword won't help you on bridge fights when you just get one tapped off the edge. Save up 12 gold for iron armor before anything else. It's the best early game upgrade. Iron swords are good, but only if you already have armor and you're confident you won't die. Prioritize long-term power over short-term risk. How many of these mistakes have you made before? Let me know in the comments, and if you want a part 2, hit that like button. I've got 20+ more tips that can help you win more games and become a smarter player.